here? What do we have here? We have a former NFL player, a former Jacksonville Jaguar player has been arrested because he has been accused of knocking his mama off. Now, I saw this report. I saw this like a month ago, if I'm not mistaken, and then he came out and said, no, here I am not dead, or something like that right there. It was a whole big misunderstanding, but now they're saying he did knock his mama off because he was accusing of knocking his mama off before. It's something like that, but here we go.
Former Jacksonville Jaguars defensive player Sergio Brown is now in police custody, accused of killing his mother last month in Illinois, then fleeing to Mexico. Yesterday, Brown was captured when authorities say he re-entered the U.S. at the Mexican border. He's now being held without bond in San Diego, awaiting extradition back to Illinois.
He came back.
News 4 Jax reporter Eric Abene joining us live to explain why Brown's criminal defense is going to be a tough road ahead. Eric?
Well, Joy, Brown was an NFL journeyman who played here at Everbank Stadium during the 2015 season before he was dropped by the Jaguar organization for underperforming on the field. Well, now he's on a new journey through the legal system fighting a first-degree murder charge.
When Sergio Brown played for the Jaguars, he wore number 38 on his jersey. Now he has a new number, 237-415-97. That's his book.
That shot out. Y'all already got the booking number.
Number inside the San Diego County Jail. Brown was booked as a fugitive from Illinois who was wanted in connection with the death of his mother, 73-year-old Myrtle Brown.
Knocked their mom off, 73. What did his mama do, though?
Last month, her body was found inside a creek behind her home in Maywood, Illinois, a suburb just west of Chicago. The Cook County medical examiner determined she died from being assaulted. Maywood police identified her son as a suspect in her death, but say he had already fled to Mexico. Then on Tuesday, he was taken into custody when he re-entered the U.S. at the border in San Diego. Brown's arrest instantly became a national headline.
Anytime you combine courts and sports, people find it interesting.
Jacksonville criminal defense attorney John Phillips represents professional athletes and entertainers across the U.S. He does not represent Brown, but says Brown's case is unusual because he's a former professional athlete worth millions of dollars, collecting an NFL pension, and now accused of murdering his own mother.
I didn't know that you can get a pension from the NFL. I didn't know that they were giving out pensions.
I don't see celebrities or former athletes accused of crimes like this. And when it does, you know, we all lean forward and kind of wonder what in the heck happened.
Phillips says whoever is hired to represent Brown will have their hands full.
How would you go about representing someone like this if he were to give you a phone call?
You've just got to get client control over press, control over the media to try to, you know, preserve his constitutional rights while getting to the bottom of what happened.
Brown has allegedly posted questionable comments on social media after fleeing the country.
Whoever takes on this case as the lawyer is going to have a challenge because you already have a client who's said things he shouldn't have and done things he shouldn't have.
Phillips has ties with the Jaguar organization, so hearing about a former player accused of murder is shocking.
Do you ever really remember him?
I don't remember him. It looks like he had a journeyman career, which in the average NFL career, it's 3.5 years. He lasted. He did okay.
But years after his NFL career ended, something went terribly wrong. And now Brown finds himself facing a legal challenge that could possibly send him to prison for life if convicted.
Shout out to Simone for the $1, the $1 Rumble rant. You say I meant to type Cash App. Money is 100% to you, unlike platform money. You said my palm hit the button on my laptop before I finished the sentence. Laugh out loud. You say not $100 challenge. Hell, ain't nothing wrong with a $100 challenge though. Ain't nothing wrong with a $100 challenge though. Sure enough, ain't.
Now, it's worth pointing out that right after Brown had left the country, there were speculations that he may have suffered from CTE following all those years of taking hits in the NFL. However, a CTE diagnosis has not been confirmed. And even if it were to be medically confirmed, Attorney John Phillips says that a CTE diagnosis would not necessarily clear Brown of the charges. Reporting live, Eric Abene, Channel 4, the local station.
So if he do got CTE, then then there's a possibility of him being cleared of these charges. Is that what they're saying? Kind of like mental health, be clearing people of charges when they do the most heinous things, which is strange because let's say that they do say he have the CTE, but he out here taking trips, shit like that. You in Mexico, you out here lamping, you crossing the border when you want to cross and stuff. I saw some videos on social media, him out there having a good time in Costa Rica. I think it was Costa Rica. He out there on the beach, on the water, and all that fly stuff. We got to stop making excuses for each other. But I hope that everything works out with Player. I don't know why his 73-year-old mama done got killed. I hope but ain't had nothing to do with it. But hell, again, we do not know what a person did, and we do not know what goes on behind closed doors. That's just facts. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold